Hello, traders, and welcome to another Funded Trading Plus interview. My name is Josh, and today I'm joined by George, all the way from the United States of America. How are you today, George?
Good. How you doing, man?
Thank you for joining us on this interview today. But first, I just want to make sure I've got it right. You joined us at the start of February, and since then you've made 10% to pass your challenge, and you also made 20% on your live account. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Could you take me back to the start, George? Why, when, and how did you start trading?
Well, I guess I started trading around 2017, 2018, and it was really just crypto, just to trade some spot here and there. Mainly just hold it and sell it later. But yeah, then I just ended up getting to leverage trading maybe about 3 years ago.
A lot of people that I've spoken to actually said that they started with crypto, but when the hype was around, and a lot of people told me that they made money, but quite a few told me that they made money and then they just lost it straight away. Well, that's similar for you.
I had to figure out when prices were going down a lot. I had to figure out real quick how I could make money when prices went the other way.
So what does the average trading day look for Joe now?
It's depends on the day, but usually I'm taking at least one trade. I'm a big short seller. I'm mainly a short seller, actually. So I'm really looking for the places where the market's pivoting, and if there's something, there's something. But if there's not, I try to leave it alone. But mainly I just look for the short selling opportunities. Man, I'm just in love with short selling.
So if you could go back to 2017 then, George, when you did first start trading, what would be the one bit of advice that you would give yourself to maybe speed up that learning curve?
Oh, geez, I would probably spend more time on a demo account because
Yeah.
I think you pay a lot for your experience, for your lessons.
Yeah, it's true. I completely agree with you. I trade myself, and the thing is, when you start trading, you just want to get onto the live accounts as quick as possible, don't you? So, what's in store for future, George? What's your goals trading wise? Obviously, you've been with us for just under 2 months now. What's your goals?
I'd like to continue trading, especially with you guys. I really like Funded Traders Plus. I've had experience with some other prop firms, and they're just not so good. And I really like Funded Traders Plus. I can't say enough good things about them, first of all. And I guess I'd like to continue trading, of course, and building my own capital, and just continue with the journey of trading, because it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. To be honest with you, it really gives you that freedom to be with your family if you want to, and it gives you that opportunity to actually make a decent living for yourself.
Yeah, really good answer. So what was it about Funded Trading Plus that attracted you to us? Was it anything particular that caught your eye that made you want to trade with us? You obviously mentioned other prop firms.
Yeah, I was looking into other prop firms. I have a little. I do a little bit of content creation here and there, and I was looking into a new prop firm, and they were just the experience wasn't great. So I went and looked for reputable prop firms, and there were some other big firms out there or whatever, but Funded Trading Plus really just caught my eye. And because all these other firms, they offer like pretty high leverage and stuff like that, and I figured like Funded Traders Plus looked like they were really looking for traders that were not just trying to YOLO their
Yeah.
position into the market, and so it looked like they were really about their business. And yeah, they really are, man.
We do try and value ourselves on, as you say, less pressure on the trader. The no time limits for one is what we try and give to traders. No time limits. And then secondly, when you do become funded with us, as you've seen yourself, you've had a few payouts with us now, is how quick the payouts are. I think that's really important for traders, a peace of mind. Something that I've noticed being in Discord from yourself is you're quite a popular member. You're quite active in the community. You post quite a lot of messages in there. And yeah, have you actually made any connections inside the trading group?
Yeah, I get a lot of people that want to, hit me up in the direct messages and stuff. And like I told you, I'm trying to create my own little trading community as well. So yeah, I make little friends here and there, and it's nice to talk to the other traders in the community. And I got to add that I think Funded Trader Plus has one of the most lit communities of all of the platforms. Definitely a good community.
No, it's good to hear. You also spoke about how important trading is to you. Is there anything in particular why it is so important to you? Is there anything about it that makes it stand out for yourself?
I've always been like passionate about finances and the markets in general. So I guess like from back being a kid when I was like doing these little mock stock market things in school, it really just kind of followed me into into my adulthood. And yeah, man, I just have always been interested in it, always been really, really interested in it. And yeah, I mean, trading means to me financial freedom.
Is that your number one, would you say, value from trading? Is that what you want to achieve, the financial freedom? As you mentioned before, you want to spend time with your family. So it's, as most traders, the financial freedom and then also the time freedom, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the big things is my daughter and my son have some health issues, and I'm really trying to make sure that I can provide for them as much as possible. So trading actually helps me do that.
It's all about the materialistic things. So to hear somebody, a trader like yourself, mention about family and obviously your daughter and your son, that's the answers that we look for in traders, and that's the kind of partnerships that we want to have moving forward, George. So yeah, really good answer. Well, George, I really appreciate all your answers. We're going to go on to a quick fire questions round. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and yeah, just give me your best answers.
All right.
So what's your favourite trading pair?
NASDAQ.
Favourite trading session?
London.
MT4 or MT5?
MT5.
Best tip for new traders?
Learn before you earn.
How would you describe yourself as a trader?
Experienced, right? Like the experienced program.
Very good answers, George. I appreciate it. We're just going to take a little break now. We're going to head over to TradingView and have a look at your chart, see some recent trades possibly, and just have a little rundown of your strategy.
I'm coming up into the lower term time frames when we get to these kind of points. So
okay.
Let me get back here. So, yeah, this was pretty wild, right? Because news obviously moves the market kind of crazy, but I'm kind of brave here. When I see an extension out of a normal range, like a deviation or something like that, and price comes back down into like a consolidation range, that's going to be my first clue as to maybe I'm getting ready for a trade here. So when price, kind of shot up here, came back down, and we kind of get that, it's a really simple strategy. It's, rise, retrace, continuation. So, we just get that rise out of the consolidation area. We fall back into it. We get the retrace and the continuation. So on this wick right here, that's where I kind of like to try to get my entry as close to the top of the consolidation area as possible. And
yeah, it's really good.
That's basically my strategy in a nutshell.
Yeah, really good. So you start your analysis on the 6 hour time frames to give you obviously the direction. At the moment, you're obviously short. Do the moving averages on screen? Do you use them at all for direction, just to give you a hand of direction, or are you pretty confident? Are they just for like an extra confluence?
Yeah, I like the in particular the blue moving average right here is the 50 EMA. Yeah, and I kind of use that for like the mean price action. So eventually price usually comes back into that average price range. So like that kind of like starts to get my attention. And I also like to set an alert on the 50 EMA. So when price starts to cross that, then you can start to get interested in a trade,
Yeah, really good, really good. So once you've obviously found your direction on the 6 hour time frame, you will drop down. What time frame did you drop down to? Was that the 5 minutes? I couldn't quite tell.
I like to use the 3 minute. The
3 minute time frame.
Yeah, it's just it's an obscure time frame that I don't think most people really look at.
Yeah,
so.
No, I'd agree as well with the 6 hour time frame. I thought I've used the 8 hour time frame before, so using the 6 hour time frame, it's good, and I think that's the beauty of trading, is that everybody can trade differently and still have good results. It's what works best for you, and really, really appreciate it. So you're just focusing on basically market direction, market sentiment, then dropping down to the time frame to find a market pattern, come back to the EMA or trying to get the top of a move before extending to the downside. So no, that made sense. So thank you for running over that with me, George. I really appreciate it. So what's your plans then moving forward with Funded Trading Plus? Just going to get your head down, and are you focused on your 100 grand account at the moment?
Yeah. At the moment, I'm focused on the 100 grand account. Just past that, I'm actually probably going to look to get another challenge with you guys. Maybe another 100K or 200K, but I like to have 2 accounts to trade at once, so I could trade the US 30 on one account and maybe the NASDAQ or gold on another account. So it would be just easier for me to keep track of the trades.
Yeah, really good. And if I were to say, how would anybody get in touch with you? Is there a little plug that you want to give? Obviously, you're building your free community as well. Is there any way that traders can get in touch with you after seeing this interview?
Oh, sure. Just go into the Funded Trader Plus Discord, and I'm sure you'll find me somewhere in there. My handle is fudyourbags.eth, and it's a really weird name, but it's my name.
Where does it come from, that name?
I just made it up. It was, back when I was like really heavy into crypto. I was getting the ENS domains, and I decided to go with that name because nobody had it.
It was something that the team had mentioned before the call, so I was looking forward to getting that question in there. So happy days. Well, George, thanks a lot for joining us on this interview today. You've been absolute great to talk to. I can't wait to see your development as a trader. Can't wait to see how your accounts go. I hope everything goes well, and I hope to talk to you real soon, George.
Thank you, man.